Imagine a world where danger lurks around every corner, where the sky itself rains fire. For generations, the Vikings of Berk have waged a relentless war against dragons. But what happens when the least likely hero challenges everything they believe? Welcome back, cinematic explorers, to a journey through the heart of one of animation's most beloved tales. Today, we're diving deep into How to Train Your Dragon, uncovering every detail of Hiccup and Toothless' incredible story. So grab your shields, prepare for adventure, and let's begin. Our story begins on the rugged island of Berk, home to Vikings and a constant battleground against dragons. Amidst the chaos is Hiccup, a scrawny, awkward teenager who struggles to fit in with his brawny tribe. His father, Stoik the Vast, the village chief, is constantly disappointed by Hiccup's lack of Viking prowess. For Vikings, killing dragons is a rite of passage, a mark of honor, and Hiccup desperately wants to prove himself. During a massive dragon raid, Hiccup uses a contraption to shoot down a legendary, elusive Night Fury. No one believes him, of course, as the Night Fury has never been seen or captured before. Stoik chastises Hiccup for his recklessness, reminding him that he is not a dragon killer. With the village's food supply dwindling, Stoik prepares an expedition to find the dragon's nest. Before leaving, Stoik reluctantly enrolls Hiccup in dragon training, hoping it will finally make a Viking out of him. Gobber, the village blacksmith and Hiccup's mentor, is left in charge of the training, which is essentially a death match. Meanwhile, Hiccup finds the downed Night Fury in a secluded cove, its tail fin severely damaged, rendering it flightless. He attempts to kill it but finds he can't, seeing fear in its eyes, a reflection of his own. Back home, Stoik announces that Hiccup will begin dragon training, a decision Hiccup immediately regrets. Hiccup expresses his unwillingness to fight dragons, but Stoik is resolute, wanting his son to make him proud. Stoik gifts Hiccup half of his mother's breastplate, hoping to inspire him. Dragon training is a brutal trial where teens learn to fight different dragon species. Hiccup struggles immensely, proving to be the worst of the recruits, including Astrid, Snotlout, Fishlegs, Roughnut, and Toughnut. Gobber teaches them defense tactics, emphasizing the importance of shields and understanding dragon weaknesses. Simultaneously, Hiccup begins to secretly observe the Night Fury, which he names Toothless due to its retractable teeth. He realizes Toothless' flight is impossible without a functioning tail fin and starts designing a prosthetic. Hiccup gradually earns Toothless' trust by offering him fish and spending time with him. He builds a complex saddle and tail fin, allowing Toothless to fly again, but only with Hiccup controlling the tail. Their first flights are chaotic but eventually successful, forging an unbreakable bond between them. Hiccup's understanding of Toothless gives him unique insights into dragon behavior. He starts applying these observations in dragon training, taming rather than fighting the dragons. This leads to spectacular and accidental victories, making him the star pupil, much to Astrid's annoyance and suspicion. Astrid, initially competitive and skeptical, grows increasingly suspicious of Hiccup's sudden prowess. She follows him and discovers Toothless and their secret friendship. Terrified, Astrid tries to run, but Hiccup and Toothless intercept her. Hiccup convinces Toothless to give Astrid a flight, which initially terrifies her. But as they soar through the sky, Astrid witnesses the beauty and freedom of dragon flight. During their flight, Toothless veers off course, leading them to the hidden dragon nest. They witness the enormous Red Death, the alpha dragon, demanding food from the other dragons. This explains why dragons raid Berk, they're forced to bring food to the Red Death, or they become its prey. Astrid now understands the true nature of the conflict and agrees to keep the secret, at least for a day. The next day, Hiccup is declared top slayer and must kill a monstrous nightmare in front of the entire village. Stoik returns from his failed expedition, beaming with pride for his son. In the arena, Hiccup attempts to show the villagers that dragons are not evil, but misunderstood. He disarms the monstrous nightmare, showing it kindness, but Stoik intervenes, infuriated by his son's defiance. Toothless, hearing Hiccup in danger, breaks free and rushes to protect him. The villagers panic at the sight of the Night Fury, and Toothless is subdued and chained. Heartbroken and furious, Stoic disowns Hiccup, still refusing to listen to his explanation about the Red Death. Stoic declares that Toothless will lead them to the nest, intending to destroy all dragons once and for all. As the fleet departs, Hiccup laments his failure, believing he's made things worse. Astrid comforts him, prompting Hiccup to confess that he couldn't kill Toothless because he looked just as frightened as I was. Inspired by Astrid, Hiccup decides to rally his fellow teens and use their trained dragons to save Toothless and the Vikings. The teens race against time, flying on their dragons towards the nest. The Viking fleet reaches the nest, but they are quickly overwhelmed by the sheer number of dragons and the monstrous Red Death. Stoic orders a retreat, but the Red Death is too powerful, destroying their ships. Just as all hope seems lost, Hiccup and the other teens arrive on their dragons. They free Toothless, who was used as a guide, and engage the Red Death in a spectacular aerial battle. Hiccup and Toothless lure the Red Death into the sky, utilizing its immense firepower against itself. They fly into the Red Death's fire, causing an explosion that kills the monstrous queen. In the aftermath, Hiccup is knocked unconscious and falls, but Toothless heroically saves him, shielding him from the blast. Hiccup wakes up in his home, discovering he has lost his left leg in the battle. Stoic, now fully understanding and proud of his son, embraces him. Toothless is by his side, and Gobber has fashioned a new prosthetic leg for Hiccup, mirroring Toothless' tail fin. The Vikings of Berk have transformed, dragons are no longer enemies but beloved companions. The film concludes with Hiccup and Toothless, now equals with matching prosthetics, leading the other teens and their dragons on a joyous flight. Berk has become a vibrant, dragon-friendly island, a testament to Hiccup's courage and compassion. And that, cinematic adventurers, is the heartwarming and thrilling tale of How to Train Your Dragon. From Hiccup's humble beginnings to his heroic transformation, this movie teaches us about understanding, acceptance, and the power of unlikely friendships. What was your favorite moment or hidden detail in the film? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this recap, please hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more epic movie explanations. Until next time, keep exploring the magic of cinema.